and happy Sunday, y'all. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. Today, I will be having an open discussion on social media toxicity. Why? Well, let's just say more and more every day, it just shows how toxic social media is. We got Twitter, we have Facebook, we got Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, etc., etc. The list goes on. But right now, let's get down to it. How does social media affect our mental health? Well, for one, social media is known to influence us in some shape or form. And there's some people who don't want to acknowledge that part or accept it for what it is. Um, for example, the youth today relies so much on social media, um, whether it's to learn new dances, what else? Just to learn things in general, you know. Which is nothing wrong with learning things, new things, but I'm just saying in general, there's some things that you learn through social media that it's not appropriate for you psychologically, physically, and all that. Um, Let me start off with TikTok. How does TikTok influence many of us? Well, it exposes a lot of things to a lot of people, things that shouldn't be exposed at all. There's also been challenges created. That's why I said social media is very toxic. I know everyone does what they want and has a free will. Hey, Bengo, um, look at these TikTok challenges that these kids are following, and they know it's a safety hazard, yet they still do it. There's been many lives lost due to these challenges because of the influence social media has. The positive side of TikTok is what you see a lot of these people coming out with affirmations, motivating others in positive ways. I'm not saying social media is really, really fully bad 100%, but there's positive and negatives to everything. What's up, Deshaun? And hey, Liza, it's okay. So the thing with that is like a lot of kids, youth, and even adults are influenced by this toxicity. Give me 1 minute. I'm sorry. So my bad, guys. It's always something going on in this house. So yeah, so like I was saying, TikTok is one, and it has its negative side and positive side. I love the fact that in TikTok, these kids are being more active in a sense where they're learning all these new fancy dance moves, et cetera, et cetera. Um, there's times I be seeing like how do I say it? I be seeing like these recipes. I'm like, ooh, or I be coming out across these pages like, oh, fancy restaurant, boom, boom, boom. I gotta hit up the spot. So in the sense, like I said, it has its positive side. Now the negative side of what we're talking about today, social media. Guys, remember this is an open discussion. Feel free to comment anything you want to bring up. Hey, Tutu. Social media, how does it influence us? Okay, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and some people's not gonna like what I'm gonna say because it's the truth. We are influenced in the way how we think, how we dress, how we talk, how we act, all of that. There's a thing. Hey, Steve. There's a thing that with social media, right? We kind of lose ourselves to it. Why? Because we could be having a good lifestyle at home with our friends, our family, right? But something in social media that we see, we want it, we get attracted to it, knowing the fact it's bad and negative, right? Um, so here comes the exposure part, guys. Um, it starts affecting how we think because now we're competing against this false reality of what we're seeing on the screen. We don't know these people, right? So we see them in this fancy household. We see them with these fancy clothes. We see them with these sports cars. We see these people all lovey-dovey on screen. We see these people like they're the happiest thing in the world. Like nothing's wrong, right? And we want that so bad. We want that so bad at times that we do whatever it takes to get it. But at what cost? This is why I say social media is toxic, right? And we're all victims of it. I don't want to hear nobody tell me nobody has been a victim by this, because we all, in some shape or form, have wanted something or have been attracted to something we seen online that we want. Shoot, I be seeing things up again. I want this, but I know I can't afford it. Or I want this, but I don't got the financial for it. You know what I mean? It's just so many things that's affecting us. Let me read the comments real quick. That is very true. With social media, it has started with the positive of the intent, but it has forced people more against each other versus each for each other. Yes, you are correct, Deshaun. Steve with money. Hey, MK. Oh, I love these friendly hellos. Many of it has to do with money, part of it. Yes. Yes, it does lead to your physical health. So as far as toxicity goes with social media too, another thing I'm gonna bring up, ladies, I gotta tell it like it is. Hey, Tim and fellas, y'all gotta understand it from my point of view as a female, and some of you guys are in relationships, so I'm just gonna put it out there. There's no reason, there's no shape or form. I understand women and men are comfortable in their bodies, but I feel like you guys shouldn't expose 90% of your body to the world. It's like you're seeking validation you don't need. Like, yes, we get it. You're confident, right? We accept that. However, you're exposing yourself for people to love you for who you are physically rather than who you are as an individual with the way you think, right? And that's something a lot of women forget. Men do it too at times, but it's mostly women that's been on this from what I'm seeing. And I get it. Some women were heavier. Now they're looking like a 10 right now, or model looking. So they want to prove that, hey, I was bullied back then because I would look like a geek. I had glasses, I had braces, I had back rolls, I had cellulite, I had small breasts, I haven't hit puberty yet. And this is how I look like now. I get it. I totally get it. But one thing we forget, hey, Racket, one thing we forget as people is that we were all born with flaws. We were all born with some type of flaw, whether it's physically and whatnot. And over time is we allow society to dictate us as these things. Like, oh, she can't be a model because she's not 5'11" and she's not a size 0. So what happens? A woman like me, who's a plus size girl, I'm on the heavy side. I don't have no shame saying it. Y'all go see it at times when I wear sleeveless. Y'all see my fat arms or whatever. Okay, so what? But that doesn't mean I'm not good enough to be a model. But what does it take for me to be a model to their standards? I have to starve myself, because the majority of those models do starve themselves. And they start comparing themselves to these pictures of all these girls they see online. Oh, she could wear a 2-piece bikini. These women have the same shaped bodies, but they're comparing themselves. They're like, now I want to look like this girl. Then they look at themselves. Yeah, I'm not happy. I need to lose weight. Mind you, most of these females are already a size 0, but they're still not happy. Why? Because what are they looking at online? This is something people don't want to understand. This is something people don't want to admit to, right? And let me see. I don't want to make those comments stay up there too long. What else do we see on Twitter? Now I'm going to go to Twitter real quick. What I have seen on Twitter. The thing with Twitter is that I continuously keep seeing, and there's times I say it, and I know some people don't like me saying it or posting about it, but how are you going to tell me, how are we going to argue about something just because we don't agree with it? Like, you have your point of view, I have my point of view with things, but that doesn't mean we still can't be friends. It's like I see so much toxicity in Twitter. I feel like it's a freaking tribalism type of thing, And I'm regarding the crypto stuff. Yes, I'm gonna bring crypto involved in this one because most of the people on the follow list is involved in crypto. I'm the only odd one who doesn't understand crypto at all. What's up, Jedi? I don't understand crypto. My brain doesn't grasp it. I have said this countless times. Yes, some people tell me, Sonia, you've been around crypto long enough to at least grasp something. Okay, maybe I have been around crypto long enough, but my brain just doesn't grasp certain information. And the fact is, a lot of these, a lot of these projects, right, want all of us Yes, I'm gonna say they want all of us investors to invest in their project, right? However, when things go sour, some of them don't know they don't know how to answer to us, right? So when these things go downhill, they all run and hide, and then the investors are left without no answers. There's many projects like that. Or, for example, I'm gonna use Steve. I really don't care about crypto. I really don't, and I keep saying it. That's just what it is. What it is. But if it works for you using crypto, good for you. However, I'm gonna put it out there. Investors, beware. I'm gonna say it out. I'm gonna put it out there, guys. Um, I'm not gonna stop being your friend because I don't agree with you on the project. I'm not gonna start arguing over that. You feel how you feel about a project. Okay, that's your opinion. My opinion is I support this. Whatever. Blah. We'll move it on. I'm not gonna start this back and forth that I be seeing on Twitter because it's just pointless. And then I see projects that is growing, and then they have people that's promoting them left and right. But when these people have their own side hustle, whether it's YouTube channels, a side business, because I know a few of them that have a side business, they get zero support from these projects they've been promoting. So that's what I mean, is this toxicity there, this selfishness involved in social media, you know. And yeah, I am known to be very outspoken. I am known to be hated because I am very outspoken. I am known, yes, I'm very friendly. However, I say what I gotta say. Racket. I'm talking about the toxicity that I'm seeing on Twitter. That's I'm bringing up the whole crypto. But okay, so we spoke on TikTok, we spoke on Twitter. Instagram is no different. It's like I said, too much exposures. It's leading people to believe in this false reality they see on a screen. You know, I've seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, this is like the best thing that has ever happened to me." Good for you. But there's things that go behind that. There's a lot of people that don't understand that they're happy on camera. They're smiling in these beautiful pictures y'all see. However, behind closed doors, these people are what? Depressed. Why? They're trying to live or put out there a false narrative, right? Because that's what people with mental health issues do. There's times I'm gonna own up to it. There's times I put on a smile on my pictures and I'm showing that I'm happy. I'm like cheesy, whatever. For that moment, yes, I am happy. Just like many others are happy in the pictures, but behind closed doors. What's going on up here, guys? You start thinking about what you just saw in the previous post. It has nothing to do with you, but for some reason it triggers to feel like it's directed to you. That's where this drama comes in from. It's false narratives being put out there on social media, right? People misinterpret what they read online and they take it upon themselves. That's what they say. If the shoe fits, then you must feel some type of way. Yeah, it's not crazy. It's to be expected because honestly, we are influenced by it. People have this tendency because I have social media. Let me post everything I have. Why you gotta post what you have all the time? What you just bought for yourself? Like who you trying to improve over here? I've seen people post up every single thing they get, like everything they get on social media. Why? Why? Do you need validation for people to say, "Oh, it's true what he's been telling me this whole time. He does have money. She does have a man." Why? Like, why you gotta prove to strangers that what you say is it's what's really happening in your life? I was going to college. Nobody really knew I was going to college. Why? Because I didn't want to lead that false narrative, and I don't want nobody manipulating my mindset. What I set out my for myself out to do. A lot of people came up to me, "Yo, at your age, I would have had this and that already." Blah 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 blah. Bro, that's the idea for you guys, not for me. What works for y'all doesn't work for me. What works for me doesn't work for y'all. Point blank and simple. You know. And the sad thing is, Exactly, Bengal. We share the projections of ourselves. That's very right what she said. And the sad thing is like, yeah, why did it take so long for me to go back into school? Why? Because when it comes to college, the system we live in today, what happens? You have to be 100% sure what you want to do as a profession when it comes to going to school. I'm not going to get my parents into debt, or I'm not going to get myself into debt for the rest of my life. And then boom, I studied something that I don't longer am, I'm no longer happy with. You know what I mean? That I'm just speaking for myself and a lot of others out there. But anyways, I don't want to get off a topic here. But this is how much social media toxicity affects us. You know, I be supporting many people on their Twitters, posts, their projects, their YouTube channels. I comment when I can. I go in the chat to participate, be interactive, share, like, etc., etc. Right? I'm not saying this. I'm doing this for to be monetized because I have a job, whether it's part time, full time. I have income, right? But the thing is, people see like, oh, I'm not gonna support her because she's a nobody. She don't have enough followers. Oh, I don't know her like that to support her page, her channel. Oh, I'll do it out of pity. No, the thing is, we gotta stop doing things out of pity and really do it because it's something we know what it is to struggle. We want to see people grow. How can we grow as individuals if we're not also showing that to them? We're so focused on envy. We're so focused on hate and nonsense that we forget about helping each other grow. Oh, Jedi, don't make us cry. So yeah, like there's gonna be times I'm gonna say things on my channel that a lot of people don't want to hear. I'm gonna say things that a lot of people don't want to watch and hear, but they rather spend 5 hours of their day reading the same thing that's not going to educate them in no shape or form. You know what I mean? And it's like, wow, I spent 5 hours of my day just reading the same thing. The same thing. Men, stop looking at half naked women on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Stop it. Single or not, stop it. We get it. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. Ladies, 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 ladies. I get it. The man is buff, got a good build, mustache, beard, whatever it is, that thing. I get it. But what does that lead to? Temptations. Temptations of the mind, temptations of the heart. It starts literally, what does it do? It manipulates you. It makes you want something you don't have. And that causes a lot of things to fall apart within yourself and in the household. In some shape or form, I will say this again, I stated earlier, in some shape or form, we have been influenced by social media. We have been. Why? Because of the, like I said, what we act, how we act, what we say, what we do. Who you saying no to, Steve? I'm saying it's an open discussion. Like I could this agree to disagree with me. It's a fine. There's there's men in relationships that come across these beautiful women, because I have seen beautiful women on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, beautiful eyes. And I'm telling you, these girls are gorgeous, right? And they literally are naked, technically. All they bra and underwear, to me, you're still technically naked, right? What happens? The man could be happy with his wife, but because he's seeing meat exposed to him, what happens? He starts getting tempted, like, damn, my wife already got a little fat on her stomach. She has a little bit of cellulite in her thighs, but this woman I'm looking at on the screen, right? Yo, her body is perfect. I want that. I want that. You know what? Let me send her a message. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Let's be realistic, guys. I'm telling you guys, y'all gonna not like what I'm gonna say on here. Well, yeah. That's another thing. You know, you guys, I'm not saying you, Steve, or Rec. I'm not saying you guys are Rec. I'm just saying in general. Men in general are attractive to women with fake bodies because most of these women have gotten BBLs, guys. Why? Because they don't want to accept the fact that as we age, our body goes through changes, right? Because of metabolism change. Or us when as women, we carry children, so our bodies start changing along the way. I got my little pouch, I got my fupa. I've seen women get lipo, I've seen women get BBLs. I've seen women do so much to their bodies because they couldn't accept that 1 little ounce of extra fat on their body that they couldn't lose naturally by going to the gym, or naturally because of their hormones, or naturally because of something else. They're doing this because of what? Social media. Listen, I'm gonna put it out there. There's a reason why I don't wear poom poom shorts. There's a reason why I don't wear short dresses or anything. I'm gonna put it out there. Why? Because at this point, it is what it is. Put it out there. I don't wear short clothes not only because I'm married, but because I have cellulite. Cellulite is uneven fat in the body, guys. Okay, some is really, really bad looking. Some is just here and there, right? But I'm not gonna expose my cellulite just so people could cyberbully me and say, "Ew, take that off the monitor. Ew, that's disgusting. You disgusted beast. You disgusted looking whale. You should never put yourself out there like that. Aren't you embarrassed of yourself?" I've seen comments like that, but not directed to me. I have seen it to bigger women who are bigger than me on TikTok dancing because they enjoy dancing. But I've seen negative comments like that on TikTok. That's why I say social media is so toxic. If a woman feels good about dancing, she's on a heavier side. Why does it bother you? She is happy dancing. She is showing that she don't care about your opinion. However, eventually it'll psychologically bother her because then she'll start doubting herself. You start unintentionally putting doubts in her mind because you're just being a hater. Because yes, I'm gonna say you're a hater. If somebody's happy, let them be. If they're not killing, raping, stealing, doing all these things, why is it that it bothers you so much to see somebody happy on screen, dancing and smiling? Oh no, listen, Jedi, I've seen women. Listen, I'm not even gonna get into that discussion with the women too, because I have seen and heard things that I'm just looking at them like, this is why you're single. I have a little double chin because I have gained back the little bit of weight I lost last year. I gained it right back. They shut down the gym down the block from me, so I haven't gone to the gym since. Yo, Rack has always got me extra. But yeah, guys. Oh, just so you know, look at my little necklace. You see that queen, and it has a big heart because I'm a very big hearted person. I try to be very understanding with everybody. I try to remain as humble as possible, but it's not easy at times because there's times I have my moments I want to be selfish. But we're not talk about that. Liza, you dragging it. See, look at my little chin. You see this? There goes my little extra fat. But I don't care. It's like, guys, we are aging. I'm not gonna let social media dictate my life. And let me also get on this part, guys. Tell me if y'all agree in the comment section, please. I would never let anybody on social media tell me how a relationship should be. Right? Because, like I said, you could be preaching all these beautiful affirmations online, but that doesn't mean you have a perfect relationship behind closed doors. There's no such thing as perfect relationship, guys. Let's get that right. There's no such thing as perfect relationship. So please stop promoting that as a false narrative on social media. We all have our ups and downs as individuals, as couples, as a family, as in friendships, etc., etc. I'm gonna beat somebody with my Dutch and go, "What?" Okay, don't mind my hair. I just washed it because yeah. But yeah, guys, this is how much social media has affected all of us in some shape or form. You know, I seen the glow ups, which in that sense I do promote the glow ups. I love it. However, don't promote glow ups in which it's not natural, meaning it's like you did it with surgery. No, I mean like natural. You worked hard, going to the gym, you ate healthy foods like that. Let's through social media, let's help avoid pushing people to get surgeries to make them feel good about themselves. All right, let's try to promote that instead. You know what I mean? Like, let's be realistic, guys, because we gotta stop. I'm not gonna cheer people on. I'm happy you lost the weight, but it wasn't done the right way. A lot of girls have lost their lives, women have lost their lives, you know, getting these surgeries done. Fellas, I haven't checked the rate on that, how many men have lost their lives getting surgery done too. Um, but yeah, it's a lot. Listen, I think it would have taken me a good 5 solid years to lose my gut, my back row, and this fat in my arm. Right? I think it would have taken me probably a good 5 years to really, really, really tone up. But like I said, being a Latina, being a Hispanic woman, it's not easy because of the cultural foods that we eat: rice, beans, chicken. It's not easy, And me, I love food, but I don't overeat. That's the funny thing. My friend here, Neil Art, he could vouch for me. I really don't eat a lot. My other friend here, where she went, she's watching. She's just quiet. Liza, the Jimenez family, she could vouch for me. I really don't eat a lot, but you still gotta watch what you eat. Not too many willing to put in the work in the gym. They use the gym as a photo prop these days. Oh yeah, most definitely. Depends where you grow up, how you grow up. I guess us olders get it. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors. Younger folks might take it for reality. Absolutely right. Sadly, that's the case, Bengal. Sadly, that is the case. Like, it's honestly, you know, the youth don't understand between a false narrative that they're seeing online versus what is really in front of their faces. And I'm somebody to be that. I'm gonna be that person who's gonna pop the bubble. I think this is why people don't ask for my opinions at times because I'm way too honest, and it has gotten me in a lot of trouble. And it's okay. I really get in trouble for telling the truth than telling a lie. Um, and I'm not saying that I haven't told lies before because I have, but I'm just as imperfect as anybody else. I've have done my fair share of hurting people's feelings. I have done my fair share of a lot of things, and trust me, I have never made the same mistake twice because, like I said, there's lessons to be learned and lessons that you should only live and learn that first time around. I was looking at this and I'm like, what the hell is that he posted? I'm like, what is that? Listen, I'd rather be who I am today than become a famous person and they restrict me from speaking the truth because a lot of these celebrities cannot speak the truth. Like, they can't. They can't. They have a image to uphold in Hollywood. They have an image to uphold, in this society that's full of corruption, guys. You gotta wake up because a lot of people is sleep, and we need y'all to wake the f up ASAP because, especially if you're a parent or gonna are considering to be a parent, you need to wake the f up, guys. Because listen, you don't want the cycle repeating, all because when you had opportunity to make the difference, you chose not to. Let's be real here. A lot of people have stayed in the shadows. A lot of celebrities. Listen, I'm gonna say it like this, Racket. Sadly, the truth, honestly, this is the reality of things. Yes, you do get canceled for telling the truth, and you make a lot of enemies in the process of speaking the truth. But eventually, I believe in karma. What goes around comes around. But I'm a type of person, if I could give you a fair warning and try to help you and guide you, and you still refuse to understand what I'm trying to tell you and teach you, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, you know what, since you don't want to understand and see it for what it is, then I'm just gonna let you be. Just don't come back to me telling me that, you know what, you were right this whole time. Because it has happened with a few people. It has happened. I want my first one, damn it. But yeah, like there's a lot of things. Uh, One of my friends text me. I haven't heard from her in a while. So there's a lot of things that go on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I feel like it's like a live diary. It's like a live diary at times when you start talking about, I don't like this person because she did this and that to me. Let me just block her for like 3 days, but let me have my friend spy on her page type of thing. That's what Facebook is in a sense. Let's be real here. Like, let's be real. Me, I be like, when I want to ghost everybody, I delete everything. Like, I delete all my social media accounts. Why? Because sometimes I just want to break from seeing the same thing. Like, I feel like social media is like a movie. It's just actors talking and playing their game until they get what they want from you. That's how I see social media. What the yo? Why just Carmen's a stripper? She comes around and goes around that pole. Yo, Bango, you're no better. You're saying up and down. Oh my god, this is so funny. Wait, I don't even have Facebook no more thing. It's been 10 years. I have it on like I have it only because there's some family members. It's the only way I could keep in contact with them, even though I don't keep in contact with them. But worst case scenario, that's I keep in contact with some family, and I don't be on it, to be honest with you. I don't. Um, I delete my account constantly. I mean, I deactivate it constantly. Because of that, I just don't. Mm-mm. If you ask me, Sonia, what do you prefer to do? Be on social media or read a book? I will forever say I'd rather read a book than be on social media. Because reading a book, what do you get out of a book? You learn new vocabulary words. You're feeding your brain new knowledge when you read a book. I'm not saying you can't get knowledge from social media, but however, what you read, what you watch, what you see, what you hear affects your mental health and also affects your spiritual essence. But I'm not going to get into that topic because a lot of people's not ready for that. And not a lot of people are spiritual. I only created a Facebook for my business. I remain mysterious. Don't know personal things on there whatsoever. Sometimes it's good to keep your personal stuff off of social media. I have known people to put a lot of their business out there and then it backfires. Holy moly. Never in my life had I thought I'll see you in my channel. What's up, Heartless? You know, it's a lot, guys. Like I could talk so much on social media. Like I could talk all the truths, the hidden truths. Why social media is so popular? Why? Because this is how you keep people distracted and sleep from waking up to the truth of what's really going on in this world. If you really think about it, guys, we are literally being manipulated through social media. Think about it. I'm gonna go back to the ladies because it's mostly on the ladies part right now. Surgeons, especially plastic surgeons, they're not gonna have clients if they don't see women before and after pictures on social media. And me, Me being the big girl, for example, I'm gonna put myself out there because I always gotta put myself out there first. If I don't see this before and after picture of the woman, I'm not gonna get tempted to want to get surgery on my body, right? I have to see it with my eyes to want it, right? Same thing with a jewelry, with a necklace, a shirt. So these surgeons use this is what social media does. It uses you to manipulate you, to make you want to get something you don't need. You don't need these things done. Aww. High five. Some people on Facebook feel the need to post every time they burp before. I'm trying not to laugh, but it's kind of true. You know, it's kind of true. Like we want things we can't have, but we get tempted to want them because we see it. You know, that's the truth. You know, I'm not saying like Nike and stuff. I'm talking about like things that's not good for us. You know, and it has damaged a lot of people mentally. It has damaged a lot of relationships. And I'm not talking about romantic relationships only. I'm talking about also friendships. You know, hey Nadine, it's good to see you here. I always got to shout her out because I'm very proud of her. If y'all don't know Nadine, follow her on Twitter. She's doing her own thing. She is growing. I'm so proud of her. She's another one who does have her own thing regarding projects, but also involving mental health. So, guys, you got Twitter, look her up. And it's a lot. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something, and don't yell at me, nobody in the comment section. Do not yell at me in the comment section. And at one point, when I was very big, Like I'm a little big right now. Well, whatever, but bigger. There was one time I told my husband, I was like, babe, if I don't lose weight or I don't lose my stomach fat or whatever at this age, I'm gonna get lipo whether you like it or not, right? But why did I say that? Not only was I in my deepest dark of depression, and I was going through the stage of I was very happy with myself, how I look physically because of what society says and all the bullying I went through because of the way I dressed and the way I looked. But because I started seeing these things on the internet and on TV, these advertisements, you know, how the before and afters looked. I was like, damn, that girl's bigger than me, but look how she look now. So I started getting that in my head, like, oh, maybe if I get it done myself, I can look like her. And this is where I'm gonna tell ya, this is what social media does to you guys. Oh, great! I'm already getting yelled at. See, the first thing I say, don't yell at me for what I'm about to say, and Jedi decides to be the first one to yell at me. I was waiting for Steve to yell at me. But I think Steve is taking a sit back on this one. He's not gonna yell at me. But yeah, I have told my husband, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get lipo at this age. I don't lose my gut. Listen, I got a gut. When I sit, I got like it looks like two stomachs because of the way it folds, because that's when my pants cut. You know, that's the only thing I feel like I need to lose besides a little other unnecessary fat. But however, I don't want to go into body shaming. But yeah, body shaming is part of the social media toxicity. Oh. I like how you guys are all playful, you know. But yeah, I wanted these things done. Why? Because I see these girls. It's Steve that yells at me at times. Oh no, it's Shaman that yells at me with the cap so big. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sad with Rodney. Yes, Heartless, yell at Steve. I would love to see that. Thank you, Bengo. I know. That's what I love you guys being playful. But my point is, this is it's like what Wadi did threaten me one time with like, oh, if you get plastic surgery to lose weight, like like lipo and stuff, because at that time there was lipo only, there was no BBL. He was like, I'm gonna separate, I'm gonna leave you, I'm gonna divorce you. So I was like, no, 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 And I was going to the gym, but that was years later. I started going to the gym, and yeah, I lost a lot of weight, and I gained it right back. People with mental health issues, hormonal issues, and health complications do end up dealing with a lot of weight gain, on and off weight gain. I could lose it 3 months later, I gained it right back. Not for the lack of trying, guys. I do try to lose it naturally. I know Hawaii is known to love curvy people. I don't know about other countries. It depends, Heartless, on the weight. You know why? Because it depends on your height. Like, see, I'm 5'5", but the amount that I weigh right now is not healthy for me in no shape or form, because it's a long line of medical history in my family that has diabetes, like a very long list. So it's reasons like that I have to, like, damn. Now we're going off topic with the social media toxic, but it's okay, it's fine. And I said it's an open discussion anyway. This is why I said, like, it's a cultural thing, it's a mental health thing, it's the hormone thing, it's a lot of things that play in the weight gain part. Wow, Steve, thanks for bragging that you're eating carrots. It would have been nice to ask, would you guys like some? Even though technically it's not possible to give us carrots, but it's just out of politeness. It would have been nice. Now, we all know you have a male crush on, Rodney. Half of you guys have a male crush on Rodney. You're 5'5" too? Ew, why you trying to be like my height, bro? Like, stop it. I should be the only one who's 5'5" here. Tell April I said hi, Steve. Oh my God. It is so funny. Yes, baby.
Did you tell them it was Denver's birthday?
No, they don't need to know. Go. Go. You gotta stop that. Thank you. I mean, Heartless, I think what Steve is trying to say, you could be curvy, short, but make sure you wear those waist beads and shake them hips. Right, Steve? Gotta hook up our brother over here. No, Steve, it's too late because you should have offered it to us earlier. Like, hello. You need something to hold at night besides the pillow? Yo.
Wow.
Nah, Heartless, don't blame it on your parents, bro. You gotta understand it's genetics. So it's not their fault either. You gotta ask them about your grandparents and see. I don't understand what that is. Bamf. I don't know what that is, but okay. Hips don't lie. Vete para allá.
Can I have a lollipop right
No, you already had a lollipop. You had cake. That's enough sweets. You've been eating a lot of sweets since yesterday. Okay, go. Sorry, guys. Yesterday we celebrated my daughter's birthday, which is actually today. We're gonna take her out in a little bit. But my little one insists of getting more sweets. It's a big no-no. Can I substitute the carrots for fries or cheese curds? I'm gonna say I'm a little jelly that you guys have an air fryer. I don't have one. I want one for Christmas though. My mom is a 5 foot and my dad is 5'9". Like, that means I would say your mom had the strongest genes when it came to your height, maybe. Happy day of birth. Thank you, guys. Feliz cumpleaños, little Sonia. No, it's my 12-year-old. Little Sonia is my little 6-year-old. But don't tell Wadi you says little Sonia, because he refuses for anybody to tell him that Amber looks like me in any shape or form. We debate on that all the time, and we get into big arguments because of it. Yeah, she's officially 12 years old, guys. 12 years since I had my baby. My miracle baby. That girl's a miracle, guys. I'm telling you, such a blessing. A blessing that I never expected. Hi, Bernie. And if it's not Bernie, yep, it's Bernie. I knew it. I don't have an air fryer. The girlfriend does. She gets mad if the others use it because we don't clean it properly. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I'm just like April in that sense. If you're going to use something of mine and return it back to me dirty, we're going to have a problem. Thank you, Heartless. Heartless, right now I'm pretty sure you're probably like 150. Oops. How tall are you, Nadine? Listen, I'm the short and fluffy little Mexican Guatemalan teddy bear, okay, guys? They ban what account? I'm confused. Oh, you're talking about the Wadi one? Yo, I can't believe you got me so good that day. I told Wadi, I was like, babe, I went with him with a sad face. I'm like, babe, Bernie got me, man. He was like, what are you talking about? I was like, yo, Bernie really got me so good on live stream. I never felt so embarrassed. He was like, what are you talking about? When I showed him the account, he started laughing. He was like, how did you not see the ass part in the name? I was like, I honestly missed it. Yo, why they make jokes on me for days on that one? Are y'all talking about sports? You know I hate sports because I don't understand it. But I do want to go to a basketball game. Oh, well, that's how much I used to weigh Heartless when I was 17. And I was still overweight in that sense because of my height. Uh-oh, who we fighting? Yo, Steve is a freaking giant, man. Racket, don't put no damn red face in my thingy. Okay, Nadine, I'm a guess. You are 4'9"? Oh, me. I mean. I'm gonna tell. Hold on, let me tell why you're on here. I had to turn off the mic so y'all don't hear me screaming. Oh my gosh, Nadine, if you only knew yesterday, I don't know if you guys read my Twitter when I said I'm out shopping with my daughter. I got out to the shopping area at 9:27. I didn't get back home till like 1:20. And I still had to do decorations. I still had to change my outfit. I had to help do like the drinks because I made Virgin Shirley Temples, right? Because it was a sip and paint, activity. And my daughter loved it, by the way. She loved it, you know. But let me tell you, when I got home yesterday, I sat on that couch and I still had to unpack whatever was in the shopping cart. I sat on the couch and I'm just like, what time is it? It's one something. Oh, like I just didn't want to get up off that couch. But you know what I do as a mom? Tired or not, sick or not, I gotta get things done. Oh man. I'm wondering if he went online. Some Racket call him or text him so he gets on so he could see. And I told him, I was like, Bernie got that account back. He was like, what? What? I don't think he heard me. But yeah, guys, like social media is toxic. That's why there's times I don't even be on there no more like that. Like I used to be very socially active on there. It's just like I'm tired of seeing the same things. People argue over the dumbest things. Yeah, that's true. I've seen people went up to 100 pounds because of COVID. Like big. See, my weight is bad, but where the weight goes to, it doesn't look it, which is a good thing, right? Because I have like a curve, right? That doesn't mean I should stay where I'm at as far as weight goes. It's not healthy for me in no shape or form. Yo, why would you say it like that? You imagine your father watching what you just wrote? Anybody know Racket's father? How we could reach him? We need this comment as proof. Steve, I'm gonna give you an assignment, or Bernie. Find out who Racket Dad is and get him on his channel so he could read the specific comment that I have up on screen. You stupid.
What do you want me to look at?
Bernie came back out.
Who?
Bernie.
Where he at?
With this, he says you're the fake Waddy.
What he as Hunter?
Yeah, he got the account back, so he's extremely happy. Look, wait, that Waddy's an imposter. That's why I tell you get in the chat. I have extra weight because I was eating all my kids' Halloween candy looking for razor blades. Wow.
Oh wow.
Speaking of which, hold up, let me pause on this one real quick. There was a TikTok I came across, right? And this woman had her phone, I guess, on a cell phone holder, right? And she was telling everybody to check their child's candy. I don't go trick-or-treating, by the way, guys. I buy the candy from the store and give it to my kids myself. I don't go trick-or-treating. I don't risk my kids' safety in that sense, no shape or form. So she's opening up the candy. And as she opens up the wrapper, you'll see like a little dot in the chocolate, right? Like the little Kit Kats, the miniature ones. When she broke that Kit Kat, guess what was in there? A tiny little needle. I kid you not. Kid you not. She opened up, I think it was a Butterfingers. Can't remember. It was another chocolate. Opened that one up too because she was like, if you guys don't believe me, look. She opened up another wrapper. That chocolate, she broke it in half, another needle in there. You imagine your kids eating a chocolate or a candy or anything. Come to find out, they get cuts in their mouth. They choke on it. Fatal death right there. This is why we don't go trick-or-treating. But back to social media, I don't post anything about my life. My Twitter is for shits and giggles, and my Instagram is only for me editing my workout videos. See, I respect that because had I known that years ago, I would have been on that same mindset, but I learned too late the truth behind social media. You know what I mean? Like I kind of started seeing it for what it is recently rather than when I was younger. And trust me, if I can turn back time. Okay, Mr. Whitey, stop bragging about the weight loss. We're over here struggling with our pouches. Okay, well, I'm struggling with my little pouch, my fupa. Nadine, don't tell me you fell for that Waddy. That's not true, Waddy. That's Bernie. I want to go back to the gym, but the gym that's still open is a little far. So, yo, we need to get Racky's dad up in here. Why did they ask? Did you lose weight eating less? I'm not gonna. Really, extra weight is a worry as you get older. You get away with it when you were younger, yes. But every 1.5 pounds of extra body fat, you put 3% extra stress on your organs after. Not only that, Steve, we put like stress, we put all these things on our backs, our spine, in a lot of stress and pressure. I don't care about my looks, to be honest. Oh boy, somebody's doing something they shouldn't be doing. That's the real Wadi, guys. Not me. It was the lady on TikTok. But it's not necessarily around crackhead houses. It's just people. You don't know people's mentality. You could be in the richest neighborhood. That doesn't stop the person from doing harm to others. Ew, candy corn is disgusting, guys. Whoever eats that, I never liked it. Liza, the ass hunter one, that's our friend. That's Bernie. He's a clown. I used to go 5 days a week, an hour and a half a day, when I used to drop off my daughter from school because it was right down the block. Now it's all gone. Gone, I tell you. You don't need a six-pack to look healthy and be healthy, guys, or to be in good shape. When you work out, you can usually eat what you want without worrying so much because you burn calories. But if you start slacking, Nadine, it does catch up and pretty quick. Oh, come on, guys. Now we're talking about chocolate. I have a weakness for, I shouldn't even tell you what's my weakness. Yes, my weakness is chocolate. But for chocolate candy, ooh, y'all not about to get, can't tell ya. Yo, Nadine, how you said, I think everybody is beautiful in their own way. There's something about people that's gonna attract them to you. You know what I mean? It's the way you speak, your tone, the tone of your voice, stuff like that. Is always what should attract people, like your thought process, your mindset, not the way your body looks. Bernie, you're gonna get us in trouble. I was thinking of buying a treadmill. I've been wanting one for a while in my apartment. I want a treadmill. Mr. Big Bar? Who's Mr. Big Bar? I have to stay in shape because I can't afford to buy a whole new wardrobe. Let me tell y'all something, guys, and don't take this the wrong way. It's easier for you guys, especially if you're big, to find clothes in a sense than it is for us big girls. She's on Twitter, Nadine. Yeah, guys, look at Joe Biden on my channel. Oh man, what a crack up. I hate that Racket's been there. I'm not saying nasty. What I'm trying to say is you shouldn't be 100% based on physical interaction. That's what I'm trying to say. Meaning to the point where just because I get a gray hair, you want to go out and drop me or cheat on me only because I have a gray hair. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about that because you're so focused on physical rather than mindset and how you carry yourself. That's what I was trying to really point out there. So my bad in that sense. Okay. We all know Racket wears jeggings. Now let me stop. Well, at least you're speaking the facts there. 45%. Oh God, here goes Tim. My 2022 Christmas gift was a dress from Bay. I wore it this year for my birthday. He would say, "Is that dress too small?" Wow. Oh God, here's the arrogant Dominican side creeping out of Wadi right now. Cause let's put it out there. The cockiness has been brought out. But yeah, guys, like, how do you guys think from if you have experienced this from your personal experiences? How do you think social media has affected you if you are willing to be open about it? And you know, do you feel like social media has affected you? The way you think, the way you dress, etc., etc. I love honesty on my channel. I don't like fake shit, anything on my channel. I don't hate it. This is what I'm playing with, and I'm not gonna use it today. I try not to laugh, but it just be too funny what Bernie be posting. Okay, Mr. Joe Biden, would you like to give me an advice when it comes to Wadi? Do you believe? Hold on, let me flip this little brush the other way. Do you think, Mr. Biden, that Wadi's too pretty for me? Let's be real here, guys. Relationship advice 101. I will hate to be a teenager in this society, to be honest. Too much bullying and everything. Yo. Let's go, Nadine. Confidence 101. Woohoo! Most definitely. That's why I said, like, I wouldn't want to be growing up in this generation, this society right now. Whoo, Steve is always coming strong. This is why I like talking to Steve, because I could ask questions, and I know I might not always like the answer, or a lot of people may not like the answer, but Steve speaks his mind. He's very open to what he has to say. Mr. Biden, that's not what I asked you. I asked you if Wally is prettier than me. Jesus. Everyone wants to be part of something, even if it ruins their own convictions, ethics. Woo! Yes. But that's that right there. That is the purpose of social media. That's exactly. I feel that social media was created to destroy human society's morals. But a lot of y'all's not ready for that or want to hear that I keep saying it. Thank you, Steve. You know when you hear people say the earth is round or flat, nag, it's not gonna lie, I used to be a bully. I probably would have been shot if I was a teenager nowadays. Listen, violence is not the answer. Who the hell's Brandon? What are you coming up with these things? Oh my goodness. You're right, Nadine. However, when you're in a weak state of mind, it's very easy to allow influence and manipulation make you commit a mistake. Can you imagine how much Bernie will have to pay to get a blue check mark for all his alt accounts more better than win American Powerball? You're a bully. I want to say, okay, since you guys are bringing up bully in the comments, even though you guys are joking with each other, I think in some shape or form we have kind of been a bully, whether it was intentionally or unintentionally. The thing is, bullies bully people because they're not happy with themselves and because they are being bullied by somebody. So they feel to have some type of control. They have to bully on people that's smaller than them, or as they would say nowadays, dumber than them. You know what I mean? So unfair, and it's not right. See, this is why I like when you guys are interactive on my channel, because I learn a lot from you guys, and I also put a lot into perspective with what I'm gonna talk about next on my channel. Um, I'm just here for the face and voice of many people dealing with the mental health effects of it all. I don't know how much I have gotten to some people, but I'm a work in progress myself every day. Yes, Nadine, they are taught at home. Now this hurt people was something my therapist told me once when we was having a very deep conversation, and it made me reflect on a lot. A learned behavior is, for some people, it's a tough cycle to break. Damn, I want to go back to school just thinking about this, because listen, when I was doing sociology and abnormal behavior class, I passed those classes with a 4.0, right? That's an A plus. I used to go deep dive into those topics. The same thing we're talking about here with Nadine, learned behavior. I used to dive very deep But I was always putting myself out there when it came to these topics in my essays, in my assignments and group discussions. I was always putting myself out there as an example because some people don't get it. They don't get it. No, 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 Racket. I'm sorry. There's no reason why you should bully somebody you like. Makes no damn sense to me. That would never make sense to me. Oh, I have a crush on you, so let me go make fun of your hair today, or let me make fun of your dingy shirt today. No, I never agreed to that. Oh boy. You know who you remind me of, Heartless? The guy from Never Back Down. I don't know why. Steve. The person they bully is the person they would like to be or jealous of. That's always like a good 85% fact. I agree with that, Jedi. However, this is the issue. Even if it's just for fun, and you do have a good relationship with this person when you're kind of making fun of them, like joking around with them in that sense, I'm always going to go back to mental health. How are they up here in that moment that you are joking with them? Always take that into consideration. Because remember, people that smile all the time doesn't mean they're happy up here. So just consider that always. Who is Austin Hilton? I don't know who Austin Hilton is. Can somebody tell me who Austin Hilton is? Bernie, stop making me feel so dumb. I don't know who these people are. Never Back Down. It's a movie. I like part one better than part two, and I think there was even a part three. Part three, I think, involved the girl though. But yeah, I don't. It's a good movie. I like the moral of the movie. Maybe some people are just weak minded. It's not always about weak minded. It's just the fact that people have their highs and lows. And I'm not just saying that only mental health people that suffer with depression, bipolar, schizophrenia, stuff, have ups and downs. It's people in general has their ups and downs, but some people are not vocal about it. Some people don't know how to say, "Yo, I'm not having a good day." Can you kind of lay off with the jokes a bit? People don't know how to speak like that. They just internalize their feelings. That's what just to be a little clear there. Damn, Steve. I mean, I'm gonna call it for like I see it. If you feel you have to talk down to somebody just so you could feel like you got the upper hand, just so you could feel that you have such authority and you're Mr. Macho Man or Macho Woman, I think you're a coward because you're doing this for the attention and laughs and validations of others to make yourself feel good. That's how I see it. Yeah, Bernie got about 50 of them that I have counted so far. I'm just hoping it doesn't go past 50 because I'm already losing track. Yeah, men are different in that sense. I that's why I kind of respect men in a lot of ways with that, because men could do that with each other, but women can't do that with each other. Women, for some reason, always an issue. Literally, kid you not, right away. Oh, like they'll be laughing in your face, but then 2 seconds later, when they're going their separate ways, did you hear what she was saying in the group when we was all together? That girl has some nerve to say this and that about my hair, my outfit, my nails, my this. It's just ridiculous. Us women do the most at times. I feel good. Oh, I don't want to go. I know that I should. The bully hit me back, but respected that I stood my ground. We became friends afterwards and was boring because he couldn't bully me anymore. Wow. The only thing that saved me as a kid, I had buck teeth, was I smashed out my front tooth at like 12 a few times. So I got no more teeth. Yeah, there's a lot of movies. Like some people may say it's childish, but I feel like every movie has a moral to it. There was a movie that me and my husband watched. We watched it twice because I love watching my favorite movies over and over. He hates me doing that. Um, it's with Zoe Do. I don't know how to say her last name. Deutsch. It's called. Let me see Deutsch. Um, I gotta look it up, guys, because it's called Before I Fall. It's based on the book, and of course they converted it into a movie. It's something important everyone should watch. Seriously though, how boring would so many of these YouTube chats be without Bernie? You're trying to say my chats be dry? Nah. When people interact, it's what makes it fun. I thought we liked the Bulls and hated the Bears. So true, lazy. It was Bengal. It really was. The first time I slid down on him, I think, ooh, damn, Steve. Oh, Steve, you are very well pretty. Wait, we are allowed to say guys are pretty? Damn, Skippy. Yes, we are. Like you see everybody in this chat, all the watchers who's not interacting right now, these are my buddies. These are amazing folks. Very supportive. Bengal Steve, Nadine, Racket, Bernie, Heartless, Jedi, and all these weird accounts of Champagne Poppy. I'm waiting for him to make an appearance on my channel one day. I want to do collabs with people on my channel, but the thing is like if you're not big like Austin, and you're not big like Rodney or certain other people, they don't want to come up on your channel. So El Norte sobre el Vacío. If it's on Netflix, I'll probably look into it. That's not low-key bullying. I got picked on a lot because of my height until classmates saw me pick up someone 6 feet. Damn. It's sad that we have to come, how you say it? We have to get violent ourselves for people to stop picking on us. I hate that part. You're not a stranger on Amazon. Oh, I would say Amazon Prime. Okay. Yeah, we got Prime. I'll see it. Just remind me because I sometimes forget. I unintentionally forget, guys. Listen to the word. I unintentionally forget. Okay? Don't take it personal. I've been bullied. Yes, guys, I've been bullied. And it led me to have my first fight ever in high school. And no, it was never with a girl. I literally had a fight with a guy who was, I was 5'3" back then, or I was between 5'2" and 5'3" back then, right? This guy was probably about 6 feet, or close to 6 feet. And he took it upon himself to call me out of my name only because I turned him down when he asked me out. So a week later, he started name calling me. I was already kind of used to people name calling me, but where he crossed the line was when he called me a fat FMB. That's when I just snapped. I got up from the back table in the classroom, walked to the front where I used to sit at, and I just punched him in his jaw that you hear the teeth go. And guess who got kicked out of class for that one? Me. Yep. I got kicked out of class and they locked me out the classroom with all my belongings inside the classroom. So the security guard thought I was cutting class, and I was like, there's no such way I'm cutting class when all my stuff is right there at the desk. Yep. I never fought a female. It's always been boys. And no, I'm not violent, guys. Wait, I'm losing track of my comments. Okay, here we go. Oh, Tupac? See this, man? I haven't worn this shirt in so long. I think since last summer I haven't worn it. Like not this summer, like last summer. What, Steve? Say a joke. I got picked on so bad because I look different than most people in the hood. Yeah, and you know what's funny? The one piece of information I didn't tell you about the whole me punching him in the jaw part was, um, he kept spewing words at me after I punched him because you know he's a guy. No guy wants a girl to hit them, right? Because then they start feeling some type of way. So he thought it was cute to keep kind of like provoking me after I did that to him because he thought I was never gonna get up and punch him. Um, he had both my hands behind my back, holding me very tight on my wrist that it was hurting me. And while he was holding me like that, um, the the desk chair that was behind me, I was trying to grab it, but it was hard because, like I said, he had me in a like in a handlock type of thing, like this. You know how they handcuff you? He had me like that, like he was standing in my face, but he had his arm around me, and I'm like this, looking up, and I'm trying to grab the chair, and I could tell him like, dude, let me go. He was like, I'm not gonna let you go. I'm like, why? Oh, because you're gonna hit me again. Yeah. Because why are you holding me? Why are you still touching me? Like, get off of me. So yeah, it was gonna turn into a big, like, escalated fight. Like, I was grabbing that chair. That was my main goal that day. And not that. Yeah, but me hitting that dude, even though it's the teacher's job to de-escalate the situation, I'm the one who the principal took it upon herself to kind of expel me from the school because of it. And it caused a big commotion in the hallway. Yo, I could still remember it like it was yesterday. It caused a big commotion in the hallway. I called her a racist piece of that because I'm like, so it's okay for a guy to bully, name call, body shame somebody because they got turned down. Like it got to that point where I had to like really tell her a few things. And the security guard that was there that day was the same security guard school safety. They don't want me to call it the same security guard. The school safety that worked in my middle school. God bless that man. He was there that day and he spoke up for me to my defense because he was like, this young lady never had an issue a day in her life in school. And the fact that she had to get physical with this young man, come on now, why is she getting expelled for it? Listen, it was a big commotion. So after that, I just dropped out of high school. That was one of the reasons why I dropped out of high school was because of her. Because I felt like as a principal, she didn't do her job to protect me. And then the teacher who didn't do nothing. It was just so many things. So, yeah. See you later, Harley. Thank you for being here. Bengal, to be honest, that's what I love about London. It seems to be very diverse there with all types of cultures. I want to go, but whew, I'm scared of long flights. I think this is why I haven't gone to Italy. It's just like, 7 hours from here, I think, or longer. Can't do it. It's way too much. I can't really say much. I used to bully the teachers at school. I was that bad there. Bernie, I don't know. I find that hard to believe. I think you just say it for the. I don't know. I find it hard to believe. I can't see Bernie as a bully. I could see. Okay, no offense, Steve. I love you, but I could kind of see you as a bully, but not in a bad way. I feel like people will see you as a bully because the way you speak, like you don't let, like, how do I say it? Like if you know somebody is wrong, you try to show them that they're wrong and the reason why they're wrong. So they're gonna see you as a bully type of thing. Is it always the boys that get in trouble? Damn. Y'all gotta hear Wadi's stories at times. When we talk about our growth and like the experience we went through in school, Wadi be shocking me. I'm like, who did I marry? But Wadi be cracking me up. Like I know I shouldn't be entertaining like stuff that he used to do, but in self defense, like I shouldn't entertain it. But and I'm just happy and proud of him. You know, as a man and as an individual, I'm very proud of him. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention way earlier in the stream was that the reason why I say social media is toxic too is because people use anything you say and do against you. They will expose you to bring you down and hurt you. I'm good though. No, I don't say. 7 hours is long. I almost died being on a plane from New York to Vegas. Bengal didn't give you props because I don't think I could do it. Oh my goodness. Guys is gonna kick you, Bernie.
Oh my
Okay, I'm gonna be funny here, Racky. How y'all gonna say my ass is ready for a long flight to Europe? Men don't have no ass. You have no butt. Your butt is gonna be like a pancake, or not even fly to the wall.
Mom,
Yes, mamas.
can I help? I have some grapes because
Yes.
they aren't sweet.
Yes.
Since they make me strong.
Yes, you can have some grapes.
Okay.
I was bullied for years, and it helped me develop real world skills, in my opinion, like recognizing people's intentions, situational awareness. I'm a little critical in the way I deliver my message, though. See, but you see that way, like, it's helped you in that sense. But for many others, it only cause damage. I think Nadine got off.
Oh, no. It's sad.
Make sure you wash them, okay, babe?
One grape fell on the
Okay,
floor.
but just make sure you rinse the other ones.
I know.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Nadine, don't mind this group. Bernie's theme song is "My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard," and then Steve's intro song is "Hips Don't Lie," guys. Everybody got a song here. Oh, what are we eating? See, now that you mentioned that, Nadine, that you're eating, I want some Caribbean food. I want like some jerk chicken, mac and cheese, collard greens. See, we shouldn't be talking about this. You had good teachers.
Oh my god, I'm smacking. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, great.
Like I said, we in some shape or form we have all been bullies ourselves. I had a fight in middle school. No, Nadine. I had one fight in middle school and I came home crying. My dad was like, "That's the last time you come home crying," and sent me to karate school. You know what I want to do because of the society we live in today, because the crime rate is so high here in New York. I want to put my daughter in self defense classes. I really do. But they're hard to find or they're too far from me. But I'm definitely going to put my kids in that. Oh my God. Racky, you should never said that. Whitey's going to use it against you when they watch. Never been bullied since. I spent most of my life fighting, including at university. Do you still remember some of those karate moves, Nadine, by any chance? That's a tough one, Steve. Oops, I skipped the comment. I hold a brown belt in karate. Okay, damn, you made it pretty far. I should never put this comment up. Yeah, I told you, Wadi has a story, like a long story regarding stuff. I'm trying not to laugh, but you know how much Wadi's wheelchair weighs? The quantum power chair? Yo, that chair is not a joke. Like if the motor is out, you can still push it, but that joint is heavy. Mm. I'm telling you, Wadi has a side that, if pushed the wrong way, yeah. Oh, most definitely, Jedi. Most definitely. I had an issue in middle school, never got in trouble. Then I had one fight, just one, no problem after that. Wow, Tim, this is hard. Like, just reading this a little, like, shocking. I knew when I met you not to mess with you, Sonia. Jumped the other in the bathroom. Oh, God. Why did he stop splitting the tea, man? I'm actually harmless. Like, I don't like violence because of my upbringing. I really hate it, but I am known in this family to be the feisty one who's always ready to fight. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a little story regarding the chair and Wadi. Wadi gets a little too happy being on that power chair, right? And it was a winter day. He came downstairs with me, I think, to the supermarket. We went somewhere outside, right? Due to the motor being like under the chair, like very down, it cannot get wet, and it cannot get like you cannot go in the snow with it, right? There was a huge puddle like on the ramp of the exit of like a garage parking garage. Wadi, who thinks at times because he has a power chair, he wants to act like he's in Mario Go Kart. He wants to prove a point to me. Oh, look, babe, look how I could wash my wheelchair wheels off because they were dirty. Wadi, being Wadi, don't listen to me at times. Went speeding, trying to get on this ramp, and right there was a big, huge puddle, like a flooding puddle type thing. He kind of got stuck, kind of like not fully this way, but like kind of tilted in a way. And I'm just looking at him like, why would you do that? Knowing the fact your wheelchair motor is all the way at the bottom. If it touches water, that's it. That chair is just that's it. It's damaged, right? I had to help push that wheelchair, even though that the ramp was very, very like slight. It wasn't like steep or anything, but it was a slight. But just the way the chair in that puddle, if
Why are you talking about that?
one wrong move, he would have fell inside the puddle like this, right? Oh, because he didn't want to listen to me. Because why he treats that wheelchair like a freaking go kart? Yes, he has raced little kids on bikes in that wheelchair. Ew.
Yes. All right. So yeah, as far as my bullying experience, that's when they stopped messing with me. One of them punched me when I wasn't looking, and he just tapped on my shoulder, and I threw a chair at him. The second one was talking a lot of crap, and that was a big dude. So me and my best friend Jonathan at the time, he was taking a piss. I'm not gonna lie, it was wrong, but we freaking grabbed his head and smashed it against the bathroom stove and jumped him there. That was the last time he stopped bullying me or anybody that he messed with. The last one, he threatened me to throw me down the staircase with the wheelchair. And I brought a dog chain and I showed it to him and I said, "You touch me and I'm going to choke you with it." So that's when they learn how not to mess with me.
Wow, Steve, look, babe, look what Steve said
What?
up here. Look.
Sonny, I don't like fighting and I'm not violent. Also, Sonny, I will beat your.
Listen to me laughing.
Wadi lives the Mario Kart lifestyle. Heck yeah, on my power chair. Yeah. And by the way, guys, just because I did all those crazy things, it does not mean that I condone violence. But if I have to defend myself, trust me, I will by any means necessary. That's all.
I don't condone violence whatsoever. However, if need be, if I need to protect me and my family, I'll do it with no questions asked.
Oh yeah, and when it comes to my family, that's even worse. That's when the psychotic side
I'm
of me will
sorry.
come
I
out.
have to laugh. Racket.
I am fucking with them. Not racket, you good, bro. I'm just saying, like at times people will pick on me, like even now, the way my hands look and everything, and with the tremors. At times people will make fun of me and stuff. Like one time I was in the elevator and there was this three teenagers and they thought they didn't know English. So they were just talking about jumping me. And I'm over here acting like I'm not understanding jack about what they're saying. But one thing I did do though, when they were gonna make the move, I just told them, I was like, look, y'all touch me, and you see how Tyson bit somebody ears off, I'm gonna bite your neck off because I have license to kill. That's when they backed up. What do you don't consider by? I don't what?
I don't condone violence. Also, why they throws a 200-pound chair at a motherfucker.
Nah, not a 200-pound chair.
No?
I didn't throw my wheelchair, bro. I was in class.
Wait, how
I was
much does that chair
only
weigh?
no the wheelchair. Nah, that's different. But that was when I was like 12 years old, and I just the guy came punched me, so I got off my wheelchair. I got on my knees. I grabbed one of the
Pause.
class chair.
Pause with the get on the knees.
Sonia,
Mhm.
please.
Mhm.
I got the class chair and I threw it at him. And at the end of the day, I got suspended, but it was worth it.
Wow.
Well,
Great.
I have one
story,
question
Dad.
regarding this comment. Racket, did you use Google Translate just now, or is this something you already knew how to spell? I'm just saying for clarification purposes.
Bo Biden. Oh no, okay, Steve. Bo Biden said we have the evidence in the chair. You're going to jail, Waddy. I mean, if you could go back to like 19
Yo,
something.
Steve.
Nah, the 2004 around there.
Get like a few more.
And in 2004, Waddy wasn't as messed up as I am now. Well, physically talking. And yeah,
Okay,
how
good.
to stop a bully.
Look,
Wow, Steve. No, bro. No.
I was asking because on Google Translate, and I'm not trying to be funny. This is real. To type 4 more letters from English to Spanish, this sounds like I gotta use Google Translate. And I noticed that some words are flipped backwards when it's translated in Spanish, so it's just sounding weird. So yeah, that's what I was asking. Really weird.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I have to tell Whitey to help me out with that part. But yeah, guys, I've been on here for an hour and 42 minutes. You know I love chatting with y'all. But I'm gonna end the stream because I do want to take out my baby girl. Today's her birthday. I appreciate all of you here for showing the love and support. I love the interactions. I love these discussions. This is what I'm here for. I love it. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Mr. Jiden. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Bango, my girlie. Nadine. Racket, Jedi. Everybody, Liza, Deshaun. It's reasons like this I enjoy streaming. Like, you guys just make it the best. Like the laughs, Heartless. He'll probably see this again later on. I honestly appreciate y'all. Like, I love you guys. You guys make it so much more worthwhile. Catch y'all later, and thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna have to work on my next topic. And Tim, thank you so much for being open.
Mom, did you just froze?
Yo. All right, guys. Have a good day. Oh yeah, don't forget to smash that like button and leave a comment. I'm open to ideas and suggestions.